We can't stop talking about how great AI is and what are all the things it can do for nature and climate. And yet, we have to ask the question, are all those abilities being used appropriately for nature and climate? We have increased the data and the so-called foundational abilities of capabilities of AI, which means you can train it with lots of data on climate, weather, chemistry, biology, and so on, and tell it to give us lots of information on things we don't understand, things we haven't been able to interpret from the data, and so on. And AI can do that. So now we know AI can be applied for emissions, energy, biodiversity, ecosystems, and tracking people's behaviors on how they are producing their carbon footprint, and are there places where they can reduce their carbon footprints without changing their lifestyles dramatically. Sorry. If you tell people to stop consuming or stop consuming so much, they may get upset. But if you tell them, hey, look, you're just wasting energy here, they may do something about it. So can AI help us become more sustainable, gently nudge us with information about our own behavior to go towards more sustainability? And you will be surprised, or not, maybe not, because data on us is already being used. But for what? To tell us how to find the best deal on something we are looking for. You search for something, immediately you get information on your internet search, or just when you are reading email, you may even get an email about what you are searching for. So we are using AI to help us consume more or buy things that we may not even need. But can we now go back and try to save biodiversity, protect ecosystems, consume less energy, emit less, and so on with AI? Of course we can, but we have to build that system and train the system to say, optimize everybody's consumption, because you could be riding a bicycle but eating so much meat that your carbon footprint may be larger than somebody who may be driving an SUV but may be a vegetarian. So we need to track our portfolio and see all the things we are doing to produce our carbon footprint, and AI can help us optimize it, and maybe we'll get everybody to have a top maximum carbon footprint of about 10 tons per person per year, so that everybody can reduce or increase accordingly and keep a control on the total carbon footprint. AI can help us do that, but when will it do that? Look at the podcast and ping me if you have questions.